Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for taking the time to join us in this webinar this afternoon. As Nicola said, J M Scully are a small and medium enterprise. We've been established since 1983, and we're still a family-owned business with a current turnover of around about £32 million. We're a fit-out and construction company, and we operate in the retail, leisure, and commercial sectors. We have ISO 9001, 14001 accreditation. We're also ALTIUS accredited and NIC as well. We operate throughout the UK and into Northern Europe as well. And for us, we are passionate about our customer service. So I just want to focus on a particular experience that that we went through and the procedures that happened when we were looking to employ particular trades. And in this instance, it was a painter and decorator, and the highs and lows that we went through with the candidates, and happened to be one of them was who wished to employ was an ex-offender. For us, people are at the heart of our success, so employing the correct calibre of candidate is crucial to our business. So when we were asked to sign up to Ban the Box, it was fairly simple. It works for us because we like to judge all our candidates on their ability, skills, attitude and capability, to meet the needs of our business without prejudicing the application of the candidates involved. So after we became involved in the task force last year, we were looking at recruiting, and we had an applicant who was an ex-offender. He was a painter and decorator, already trained and time served, and he disclosed his conviction to us at his first interview. We didn't ask, but he did. And he was also tagged at the same time, and he was on his parole. So his tag had restrictions on his movements, and he was actually on a curfew. And because of the business line that we work in, we covered 24 hours, 7 days a week working in the retail sector. So obviously that would have had an issue on his movements and his ability to be able to do his job for us. So he progressed through the interview stage, and we were prepared to offer him a role within the business. And he went back to his probation officer, and that is when we found the problems began. So we were happy to take this candidate on, but the probation officer was completely unhelpful as far as we were concerned. And he would do nothing. He said he could do anything about having his curfew changed, getting his tag removed, and we were starting to hit a brick wall. So then through our contacts through the task force, we were pointed in the direction of NACRO, and that's when things started to take a turn for the better, as NACRO picked up the baton on our behalf. And after various conversations and meetings between NACRO, prison governors and the probation officer, and assurances from us, we managed to have this candidate's tag removed. All in all, it took us between 6 and 9 months from our first meeting and interview with this candidate until he could actually start work for us. I can only say it was worth the effort, and with the experience behind us, I'm sure it wouldn't take that long again. We now have this candidate that's been employed with us since November. He's a valuable member of our team. We find him very reliable and appreciative of the opportunity, and doesn't take it for granted, and therefore at times he shows a lot more willingness than others. That is why I would definitely look at further recruitment in this area, and I would encourage anybody who was thinking about going down this route to actively become involved. I don't think for 1 minute, if it was suitable for your business, that you should need to look at the past. It's what that person can do for you and for the business, and if they're the right person, I don't believe that that their past should be judged in that way. Moving on from that, we're now currently working with a social enterprise and a charity called Bounce Back, who train ex-offenders to become painters and decorators, and we're working with them on projects, and we've moved it on to another level in that respect. That really is our experience from where we've come from, and I would have no hesitation in carrying on further down the line with it.
Brilliant, thanks Howard. And I think both of these stories just real testament to the fact that it's actually just about good business sense. It's about finding the right people for the right jobs, and once you found them, kind of being committed and tenacious to actually making sure that the right people get into post, and really interesting to hear from the two different perspectives and different companies.